talk about the clay cycle. The clay cycle is how clay goes from water and dirt to mud to things we make, handmade or wheel thrown, to the kiln, and then finally to become ceramics. This is the picture we're gonna make. Once upon a time on the mountain, there were some rain clouds, and then there was precipitation where the rain came down onto the mountain. And the rain formed a river that came down, down, down into a lake. Go to a very small point right here and then come down, make it go bigger and bigger as it comes down the mountain. All along the way, there were different kinds of clay being made. Some porcelain at the top, some of the clay that you're using here at the bottom. And people took up this clay out of the earth, and it's fun to squish and roll and pinch, and people think they could make something really cool. What do you think that you can make with the clay?
Fish.
A fish. So you could make a fish. You can hand make a fish. You could hand make a little cat face. You could hand make a little dish or a turtle. You could put it on the wheel and make it wheel thrown and make a mug or a cup or a vase that's bigger. Then, where does the clay have to go to get hardened? It's really, really hot. It can go up to 6,000 degrees. A kiln, if you said this word, K-I-L-N, kiln, you're right. So the kiln stands on some legs, so it's off the ground, not too hot. It has a big lid. The lid comes down when it's firing. On the kiln, there's all these little buttons that tell if it should go fast or slow, or if it should go really hot, medium hot. So we put it on pretty hot all the way. If yours will go to 2,000 degrees, but it can go up to 6,000 degrees. When your clay is done in the kiln, it becomes a ceramic. And your ceramics that you're making are fish, but fourth grade's making flowers, fifth grade's making special soda holders, the kindergartners made pinch pots, and the first graders made special hearts when it was Valentine's Day. Now, you might have seen those special ceramic pictures that I showed you of ancient Greece. Theirs had special shapes like this. You can make use your imagination to make a special ceramic shape. Maybe even add some little designs onto it. You can be creative. Don't do it like me. Do your own design that you would, if you were living maybe 100 years ago or 1,000 years ago or 2,000 years ago, what might your pot look like? Or maybe today, like if you were a professional artist and you could make a very pretty pot, what would you design? What shape would you make? Would you make it kind of like an oval shape with maybe a little top like that? You could put stuff in there. Would you make it like an olive oil vase? It looks like this. How would you make it? Would you put zigzags on it? Would you put hearts on it? Would you put a certain animal that you love? What would you do with your professional ceramic? So this is the whole process of clay. Precipitation, when it rains, it goes on the mountain and comes down, and then, when the water evaporates, you know what evaporate means? The water goes up, up, up into the sky, and it leaves this more muddy, more like clay. So the water comes down with precipitation, and then the water gets in the lake, and then it evaporates, and then it's really good kind of mud for clay. And we can make all sorts of things, and the magic happens when it comes out of the kiln as a ceramic.